Okay. Do I have the echo effect? Oh, good. Okay, then yes.
That's not a good question.
Coming in from live at Crystal Lake.
Exactly right. Brian, don't grab the microphone, grab the because that.
Do you want me to?
Can you handle
Yeah,
it's good
the
enough.
truth?
Yeah.
Or how about this? Is this loud? Is it more right here, Max?
Yeah, I put it on.
Okay, so we'll just skip this thing.
Now you might be asking yourself, how can I get back on the right track? Well, you should be listening to WEMFradio.com instead of living in a van down by the river.
And now, live from WEMF Studios, Citywide Blackout with your host, Max Bowen. Bowen. Oh, you took the echo away.
Oh, thank you. See, I love this thing. I am never going to stop using this thing. This thing is so cool. Oh, my God. Welcome back, folks. I hope you are digging the show. If you want to follow us, it's real easy. It's facebook.com/Citywide Blackout, Twitter, Instagram, Citywide Max. And past podcasts can be heard on citywide.blogspot.com. That's about 8 years of the show, so celebrate. It's going to be a long night. Yeah.
When's the anniversary?
That's what I was going to ask.
I think we
And
started
congratulations.
April, I think. Yeah, I think that's when we started this thing.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
keeping something going for.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
like that's an accomplishment.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And
Keep it strong.
I
80
do it
years
again.
more.
Yeah, I do it again. 80 years. Oh my God. Hey, I will not complain about that. But welcoming back, we have the one and only Bugsy H, rapper extraordinaire, and
Thank you.
joining him is
Thank you.
Sasa.
Hey.
Yes.
And what's your story? I should have asked that before we got him on, but let's jump into your story.
All right. Well, currently a college student, just trying to make it. So majoring in communications. But I think it's more important that I tell the story of how I met Bugsy.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll go with that.
There's really not much to it. Like I was literally no,
It's a short story.
It's really short though. Like I was on my way to in Back Bay, and we passed each other on the train station, and he was like, "Hey."
Word for word.
So he was a smooth talker.
Yeah.
Man, a few words.
Hey. Stop, please.
That is the biggest lead into the briefest story I've ever heard. So congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
And Bugsy, man, what made you say A to her? Well, how did that all go?
To be honest, I looked at her. She had that artist kind of look to her.
She does.
I told her. I said I feel like she could sing.
Oh my God.
Before
I
she
get
even
too
said
much.
it, but she could sing. She could rap.
Yeah?
She's a poet.
Oh,
She's quite the little bit of everything.
nice. So so you two just kind of met randomly, and now you had this
Yeah.
artist journey together.
Yeah, we she actually the song I played last time when I was here, I Killed Crystal. It's a conscious record. She's actually in the video.
Wow.
She's gonna be on my new project called Lines and Nazca, which I want to say it should be like a late July release. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah,
Fingers
you gotta-
crossed. She's gonna have her debut on a hip hop standpoint,
Oh my
on a
God.
singing standpoint, and on a poet. She's gonna have some poetry. I'm gonna break it down into certain interludes, and she's gonna have some poetry.
Oh my
That she's
God.
gonna say, yeah.
Nice. So is this your first time actually making music, or did you do some prior to working with Bugsy?
Well, okay, so I've always wanted to get into music, but I've mainly just been writing.
Yeah?
I have a little bit of music experience, but I just really haven't tapped into it yet. So this is exciting for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So you're kind of like her Jedi Master in this journey.
Listen, she's helping me
Oh
right
yeah.
now. She's my Jedi
Let
master.
them know.
When you say writing, were you writing poetry
Yes.
oh, cool. Okay.
And music, yes.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. All right.
What do you guys have for influences?
In terms of hip hop,
Yeah.
All right,
Big
yeah.
Pun.
Definitely.
Like I even know I have these guys, but anyways, for the people that are listening,
Google Big
that know.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Big Pun and Big L.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those
Big
are the
Pun was
greatest.
big back in the early 2000s, I think it was, or
Yeah, he died in 2000. I actually
Okay.
had the chance to see him in '98. My father took me to see him.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow.
And what was that like, getting to see your hero?
It was crazy, man. I remember there was a part of the show where like Cuban Link was one of the rappers who was with him, and he was like, all right, all the girls come up, and I remember all the girls like left their boyfriends. And they ran up. He was sitting on a throne.
All those breakups all at once.
Is that when you said you could do this?
He was sitting on a throne, and they all were giving him lap dances. And I'm like, I looked at my dad. I'm like, this is what I want to do, Pop. This is what I want to do.
I found my calling. I found my calling.
I want to be sitting on a throne one day getting lap dances.
Oh my god! Not for the music.
As
Not
do we
for the
all.
music.
That was the aha moment.
Yeah, that was the
You can
moment.
pinpoint it.
That was it. Yeah.
Was that in Boston?
The dream of many a guy, I think.
Yes.
Oh
And
man.
thus a dream was born.
That's right.
Hey, you never know where it's gonna happen. Maybe you're just like flipping the dials back in like when we had dials, and you come across a song and like you think I want to do that someday.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
Oh yeah. I remember my father had a flat after the show. I didn't even care. We were waiting for like 2 hours. I didn't even care.
Doesn't matter.
I was like, I saw Big Pun. I don't care. We could never go home. I'm cool. I was happy.
We could just like stay here all night
Yeah, we're
long.
good.
Wolves could get us. Doesn't matter.
I'm cool. I'll sleep on the street. We're cool.
I would go ahead. Oh my god.
I like the story of how you guys met because it just seems like one of those things.
Like you
watch
could write a
in
movie or write a book
That's
about
what I
it.
mean.
It
You watch
really
it, you're
is.
like,
It's
yeah,
right
people
out
don't
of a
just start
movie.
talking
Yeah.
on the street and just connect. It's like, no,
Boom.
they do. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
it is
No,
just that.
that's
magical.
actually cool.
She
I like-
has this
I like that.
artistry. I told you, like her whole vibe. I could feel. I could, like I said, I told her. She's like, you don't even know if I could sing. I'm like, can you?
And it's like we're both Geminis, so
Yeah.
we got that.
That explains it.
Gemini.
You guys have the dual personality.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We're teaming up for once. Gemini's are actually
Hey.
teaming up.
Yeah. I think like the big thing which like made this work is that when you're like walking past each other, you weren't looking at this.
Exactly.
Exactly.
actually, like-
Well, wait. He was on his phone. He was taking a phone call.
Oh,
I think I'm-
whoa!
Put you under the bus. I'm sorry.
but you know what? You weren't like texting. You weren't
No.
like Facebooking.
Yeah,
you
you put it
actually
down.
had your eyes open.
That's right.
And you were looking around.
I know, because then fate would have.
Yeah,
Not-
I know.
yeah,
Imagine,
so-
imagine if one
yeah.
of you had been like on Facebook and you didn't. See
And,
each other.
yeah, I got. Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, no.
Watch where I'm going.
Sorry, I'm busy. She could have hit me with that. I'm busy.
Oh. Instead, though, she was open to it,
Yeah.
and you talked, and
That's right.
thus this wonderful musical collaboration was born, and also
That's right.
fashion collaboration too. Because
That's right.
for any of you following Bugsy on Instagram, and you definitely should,
That's right.
you have been recently sporting the new Rise wear.
Wristwear. Yes. She actually is. She's the first model for wristwear.
Yeah.
When we did the video, we did a small photo shoot. So we're gonna have some pictures for that coming out soon. And I did it. People in my camp, but she's the first one to really put that logo on.
So comfortable. Y'all should get it. Honestly.
Yeah, follow
Hey,
wristwear.
I'm down for it. I'm down.
Wristwear's on Instagram. Wrist_wear. They're available 24/7. Hoodies, hats, shirts.
Wrist is an RIS, not like your wrist.
Yeah.
Attached to your hand.
R-I-S-T, where?
RIS. It stands for
R-I-S, where?
Just to break it down, H-RIS is my brand. H-RIS stands for history repeats itself.
Okay.
So everything is RIS or H-RIS or Bugsy H something
So you get
else.
beautiful apparel and a message.
Yes.
well.
And the message with the apparel.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering, is history repeats itself meant to be like a warning or a more like a sage advice for people?
Well, it's, to be honest, like Bugsy was the name that I went by.
Sure.
So it's kind of it's basically that whole bringing Bugsy back and history repeating itself.
Okay.
So it's basically there is a message in that, and it's to repeat greatness. It's to repeat the good things in life, and there is a small message within that, to do the right things and be positive.
Very cool, man. Very cool. All right. Now, when we had you on the show last, we were talking about the new album on Genuflect.
Yes.
Which you released and then had to like bring back because like the quality wasn't what you wanted to be, I believe.
It was just a minor glitch that my engineer we were supposed to put on another track, so we had to re-release it with obviously more material.
Yes.
So yeah, it's out now on all platforms: iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, everything in the world except for Xbox Live. So you will not find
Come
it.
on, dude.
You will not find it on
That's
Xbox
an easier
Live.
way to narrow it down. 'Cause there's so many to name. It's like just look it up everywhere except for
So,
Xbox.
that's
you
what
have
I
an
basically
Xbox.
say. That's basically what I
I'm a
said.
PlayStation
That's a
guy.
good
I see
tip.
how it is.
That's a good
Basically,
idea.
yeah.
Hey, man, me too. I mean, I actually started off with the Sega. So.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Sonic, are you kidding me?
Sonic, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
this
be
is-
sampling.
You just had a whole
This is
Sonic
like-
talk
this-
2
this
seconds
is like
ago.
The Sonic.
Did you play
The Sonic Master?
Did
Yeah.
you play the Sonic games on Dreamcast?
Yes, man. I like Dreamcast, but I'm talking Genesis.
Okay,
Hell
cool,
yeah, man.
cool.
I'm
Hell
gonna bring
yeah.
it to the original.
Yeah, that's OG. That's OG.
Original.
Plenty of good games on.
I'm gonna sample. I'm gonna just not even to cut you. I'm gonna start sampling. My mentor, he did some video games. I'm gonna start sampling like Nintendo, the original, like 80s type
that
shit.
8-bit
I'm
sound.
gonna get back
Mega
in-
Man.
I'm thinking. I was thinking. I'm gonna start with like Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'll work my way.
Okay.
I'm gonna work my way. Trust me.
Okay. I would highly recommend sampling the music from Vector Man, which was a game for the Genesis, kind of like towards the end of the system's life.
Green dude, right? He's green.
The green dude. Yeah, it was like a
Platformer.
like a 3D game, platformer, shooting stuff and whatnot.
Oh, I gotta
and
check
the
that
music
out.
was awesome.
I gotta check
Music
that
was
out.
so cool.
That was like the golden age for like
man.
video game music.
It
There was
was.
so much good video game music
Oh, my
between
God.
regular Nintendo and
was so-
Sega all the way to Super
It was
Nintendo.
so dramatic.
Yes. Oh my god.
Like you were like, oh shit, someone's gonna die.
Something's going down.
Someone's
I'm
going
like,
down.
oh my god, the boss is coming. You
Yeah.
can tell the music's changing.
Too
Right.
real.
And then like it gets fast. Like, oh my god, the boss is gonna die pretty soon too. Hit him one more time.
Right.
The music is so good. I mean, all of my favorite video game of all time was a
Yes.
game called Virtual Fighter.
Yes.
And,
Never heard of it. Yes.
And
Virtual
it's-
Fighter,
And there's a
yes.
whole connection between that and Brian's favorite game, Shenmue, which is funny because it's. Well, anyway, that's a whole other thing. But one of my favorite songs of all time.
That's a whole other
I'm not
animal.
going to take up the whole time. But my favorite song, one of my favorite songs of all time, it was just called Akira's Theme, and it was just one of the songs on the level for this particular character, Akira. And it's just, and what's funny is when you had the Sega Saturn. When I was a kid, I had a Sega Saturn. You could put it in the CD player, and the soundtrack played.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I remember
Yes.
that.
And I don't know
Yeah.
how. And there's no internet when I was.
Yeah, really.
Not so there was no internet, so I don't know how we figured it out. We didn't look it up. So, but anyway, just
That's
beautiful
cool.
music. So.
No, there is. You really don't know until you listen to it. Like, there's so much cool stuff out
Yeah.
there,
Definitely.
whether it's soundtracking or whatever. That's why I always try to sample stuff that like what everyone else isn't doing.
Oh, okay.
You gotta step out of the box, man.
All right.
Yeah, teach these youngings. They don't know.
Exactly.
You have to. You have to.
It's like how the kids say the glory
Yeah.
of playing like Mega Man and missing that same jump every time and screaming at
Throwing stuff at the
screen,
computer, right? At the
smashing your Genesis so hard you actually
I've
break the
done that,
power button.
yeah.
I did that actually because
Not
I
bad.
used to play my brother in sports games, and whenever one was going to win, the other would hit the power button.
Oh yeah, my brother was the
Sometimes-
sorest loser ever.
So many times that we,
Yeah, my
that,
little
that we
brother.
actually broke the power button, so we
Oh,
had to
shoot.
plug, so we actually had to like turn it on by plugging it in, which I'm sure was incredibly safe to do.
Wasn't like now, yeah.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But you know what? Speaking of music, we're going to actually play a track from the new album, Jane and Fleck, which
All
you
right.
can now get on iTunes and everywhere else except for Xbox Live. So take
right.
that, Xbox.
No.
We don't
that
need you,
Microsoft.
Xbox Live.
Yeah, we don't need you guys.
We don't need you.
Stupid like doorstop shaped
Yeah.
console.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah, you're done, Xbox.
right.
My new favorite paperweight.
exactly. This one's called The Waiting Game, featuring G-Stax and Sherry.
Yes, Sherry Rose.
That's Citywide Blackout, WEMF Radio.
All right. Just talking about this record too.
Yeah. So many Xbox Live people are gonna be hurt.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm Xbox.
Yeah, all 10 of them.
You want to find out how bad your mom is? Go on Xbox Live and all the 10-year-olds.
What's the title?
Title is no. Title is a stream. It's a music stream.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jay Z.
Like,
Jay Z
can't
just
keep
dropped.
up. I'm drowning here.
So it's like like Spotify.
She's bugging, man.
Yeah, you gotta pay for it.
Is that a separate thing than like I use TuneCore, and then almost like retribution?
Yeah, TuneCore links you in.
So it's title and option to check off when you're checking off. Oh, okay. I must have.
So you're not on. Do you have music on it?
On TuneCore. So it's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, iHeartRadio. Maybe it is. It might be because it's on. It probably is, and I never even knew it.
Yeah, there's options that you can
opt out. You probably have to. Yeah, it's probably there.
And there's also
shores and accounts in the Caymans. Might blow a couple $1 every time that it's raining. And my youngest still thuggin', still carry the stainless. Dirty money, got a light 100,000 in the basement. Spend it all in the mall just to make a statement. You coulda had it all. I'm only saying.
I'll stop calling your phone. Seems every time I call and text, you ain't never home. So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong. Nobody to do me wrong. I'll stop calling your phone. Seems every time I call and text, you ain't never home.
You know what I'm doing, all right?
So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong.
Yo.
Nobody to do me wrong.
Hey, yo, I don't like the late night texts or early morning calls trying to stir a brawl between my girl thinking that I'm a fall. For your stupid ass again, you wasn't very smart. You should have played your part and maybe then you could have shared my heart. Now fuck it, I kept it real to try to see it change. Noticing patterns under umbrellas, I feel your pain. Without the shame revealing the game. But she was fearless, insane. I couldn't even stare in the lane. Unable of feeling a flame that would appear as my name. Was looking for potential, it's essential. We eventually fade to the land of empty promises and all broken dreams. It's the perfect time to start your life. I'm sorry, honey, just not with me. I got to be up on the top, settle for greatness. Got no time to be wasted with these corny chicks, that's basics. Acting all up in your mama's basement. It must have been your fragrance. No longer Asics every other day. You're different dudes, so what you saying?
I'll stop calling your phone. Seems every time I call and text, you ain't never home. So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong. Nobody to do me wrong. I'll stop calling your phone. Seems every time I call and text, you ain't never home. So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong. Nobody to do me wrong.
Like small, right? You think it's funny, right?
Seems every time
It's funny, right? How was that funny? Playing this the third grade shit with me, huh?
So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong. Nobody to do me wrong. I'll stop calling your phone. Seems every time I call and text, you ain't never home. So I'll just leave you alone. On my grind, ain't got time for nobody to do me wrong. Nobody to do me wrong.
Love all genres of music.
Come over here. This is WEMF Radio. Radio Now.
Welcome back to Citywide Blackout on WEMF Radio.
yeah.
Dun, dun,
Oh my god.
Radio,
Pumped up.
radio.
Dun, dun,
Brought to you in part by Xbox Live. No, it is not. Take it back.
Sorry, Xbox, we love you guys. Sponsor us.
Please. We need you, Xbox. We're sorry.
I didn't mean it. I was young and foolish when I said this.
The first 2 Halos were great.
Right.
And Call of Duty is amazing. Better than the PlayStation version. I hate those guys.
Right.
No. We are joined by Bugsy H, talking about his brand new
Sir.
Genuflect, and wonderful Sasa, who is poet, musician, model, many things.
Up and coming.
That's right. Meeting randomly, just like on like the train one day. You never know where it's going to take you. Which leads to my next question: where is life taking you to? What is down the road for you guys?
Want to go first?
Okay, so definitely getting that degree so I can just be done, you know.
Oh yes.
And
She's on the path.
just a life in entertainment. That's my end goal.
Nice. Now, did you ever like see yourself going down this road? Like into the world of music. Your expression says no.
Well, I wanted to, but I didn't think I would actually venture into you because you know all kids are like, I want to be an astronaut. They're not going to be in space. Like, well, they could. I'm not saying that they won't. But.
Yeah. All your dreams, kids. Do not give up on your dreams. If you want to be an astronaut, be that astronaut.
You want to be a dragon slayer? Be a dragon slayer. Like,
Find dragons.
I wanted to be
Exactly.
a cowgirl. I just wanted to be a cowgirl so bad. Whatever that means, I just said I will be a cowgirl.
Exactly.
So go out west.
And a singer, too, but a cowgirl.
Sing with the cow.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Wrangle those cows.
I think it was more like I was on a horse and stuff like that.
That's
but,
it.
sure. But anyway.
Now she works for
Exactly. All right. So back to you. Okay, we're talking about like the dream and about like the plans and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this was not. But this was not like on your plan. I'm curious as to what like you've gotten from the experience, what you've kind of learned from it.
so I would have to say my experience kind of came from trying to get into music because the truth is like I'm actually really shy when it comes to singing and stuff like that. So
You do not seem shy at all.
I know. I mean, it's that duality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I get you.
The Geminis, they have 2 personalities.
yeah.
So what's yours? What's your other personality?
Oh, no, I'm a Leo.
Okay.
Oh, Leo.
And
Yeah.
Leos are cool.
You're surrounded by Leos. Actually.
Leos are good people. Geminis and Leos click.
Gemini are meant to be friends or
Yes.
relationships.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very,
So-
very compatible.
But yeah, I was just saying I know some Geminis and they have the split personality, but usually both personalities are fun.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Or deadly.
Yeah, either one.
I get the feeling we're gonna like go off the air, and then all of a sudden, like the lights are gonna go off. So we come back on, and we're all dead.
Forgot to ask that one question.
Yeah,
You know what
shouldn't have
happens?
asked it.
Now this is happening.
Lights go off.
Sasa's just standing there like that was fun.
Oh, exactly. Creepy music comes on.
Yeah,
Right?
just like standing there in like the pool of blood, head cocked one side, this weird grin on your face.
Oh my god. Like, oh yeah, and then you see like the twins from The Shining. Just like, in the hallway.
Yeah.
Elevators,
Controlled
blood.
minions.
and you just go like, "Oops, I made another mess," and then they go skipping off away.
Now we need to find another radio station.
Yeah, really.
Right. I'm done.
That's right. But to you, man, Bugsy,
Sir.
what's like around the corner for you, man?
There was a few things I wanted to talk about last time. We didn't have the chance. I actually just put out my bios in a new book. It's called Face of a Neighborhood.
Oh, cool.
So if anyone ever wants to read my life story, you could read it. It's chapter 7. I have some published work in there too. If you want to read any of my poetry and stuff like that. So it was a good experience. I'm gonna work out a publishing deal soon and have a book out hopefully in the next year or two. That's definitely down the road. Wristwear. I'm gonna go to LA soon.
Nice.
Gotta promote this album. I got a song hopefully lined up with Daz. I talked to Daz from the Dog Pound. That would be dope
Nice
to work with him,
nice.
man. Yeah, Terminology. He's gonna be on my next album.
Yes.
It's gonna be thinking positive, man.
You were just
Making a
like
lot
the
of
master of
moves.
like networking, man.
I've been trying, man. I've been trying.
Well, this album is just like a string of collaborations.
Yeah, but I told you when I was here last time, I was gonna quit, man. I was gonna throw this, just trash the whole album because like I was trying to reach with certain industry artists and I wasn't getting any luck, and I was in a rut at the time, and I really was gonna quit. And then Project Pat his manager saw the video for Carefree Battle Rap.
Yeah.
And then I gained confidence. I was like, oh, maybe I'm okay.
Yeah.
maybe I'm not that bad.
No, man.
You know what I mean?
Man. Keep it doing.
No, definitely, man. I have to, man, because it keeps me sane. It keeps me, it keeps my head, focused and out of trouble, and just keeps me sane.
And that's what counts, right?
Yeah.
we keep going back to like the crazy train, I just noticed that we like keep going back to the sanity, Sasa's lights gonna go out, Gemini takes over, and that's it.
It's a Gemini thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
That could be the next music video.
Hey,
there you go.
Oh,
we might have to kill somebody in that next song.
A lot of blood.
Okay.
What have I started?
See, look at what you just created.
I'm not being a part of this,
a
okay?
monster, Max.
I'm not being a part of this, by the way. Okay, when you come and say, "Hey, Max, can you come down to the video?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, sorry, no."
I'll just promote it from the sidelines.
Yeah, really. I gotta go home and shampoo the cat or something. Gotta go buy.
Great chat.
Oh my god! All right, folks. So unfortunately, we got to bring this to a close. Don't want to, man, because Bugsy, it's always a blast having you here, man.
Appreciate it.
We'll have you back, of course, for some new music.
Definitely.
And hopefully not, hiding bodies. But,
hopefully that's the goal. But I would like to come. I would like to bring Sasa back next time.
Don't associate my name with that.
When we have some music, bloody or not, I want to bring her back.
Okay,
absolutely, we'll do that, man. We'll do us like battle rapping, some freestyle and something.
Definitely.
All right,
I'm with it, man.
All right, folks.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, Max. And a happy anniversary on the 8th year for WMF Radio. We love you. We love y'all.
Yes.
We love you.
Yeah. And where do folks go to learn more about you and to get your music?
So if you want to check out my music, you go to iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. If you want to check out my life story, you could purchase. Oh, sorry, my album's name is Jenny Fleck.
Yep.
My artist name is Bugsy H. And if you want to read my life story, the name of the book is called Faces of a Neighborhood. The author's name is Lynn Potts. It's available right now on Amazon. I'm chapter number 7 if you want to read my life story and check out some published poetry. It's really nice.
All right. And so to you, is there anywhere where we can read like your works? Is it like published online anywhere?
Not yet, but we're gonna get to that pretty soon.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
I want to read this stuff. I really do.
Definitely can show you sometime. But
I will. She has poetry for the Lines of Nazca. She's gonna have 2 interludes, all poetry.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We are going to give you another song from Bugsy H. This one is called Nirvana. And then when we come back, Pratik Podar will be here. He's got shows coming up. He just came back from a really cool festival and a whole lot more. Citywide Blackout, WEMF Radio.
Drink inside the entrance, then lights and incense. Not too intense, use what the wind sent. Pussy, I had to indent. She lay me down, burn a candle wax all on my back. Playing jazz, rubbing shoulders slowly as she laughs. Softly in my ear, then it appears that she had packed the roller up with louder form a cloud as she passed. The Dutchie to the right hand as she rubbed my calves. Putting something in my lungs before we start to smash. But we ain't gotta do it fast. I wanna palm your ass the same way that Shaq did with the pass. When he broke the backboard, leaving broken glass. When I'm poking ass, she was soaking fast. Now I'm holding cash.
And the cooler weather comes to me,
Oh, I don't dislike it. I just don't know it.
nobody knows it. Not all of Burma.
Lay me on my stomach and get a hot pat. Now put me on my shoulders, I'ma fall back and let you do what you doing when you on that. I'm like a farm cat, how I always find my way back home. She's far from trash, a queen on the scene with morals. Not like the other girls that try to get me stuck like coral. Revenge, she's not cordial. Certain frauds will act like the immortal, break a backbone, a spinal cord will experience such rough times in the wet climate. Let's try it. You'll be surprised when you see yourself flying with open arms in the clouds. Now you realizing the state of your nirvana. What a perfect timing.
I think the doctor was wanting to get back.
Oh no, he always goes late. There's plenty of time.
All right. I'll be glad.
As I'm lying down, pull out the blindfold. No time for shy souls, scared to commit, insisting to do the things that I know you're more than capable of doing. If that's your including media, body movement, show you how to move it. Take it out and rinse it like a towel dripping fluids. That had splish splashed everywhere when I had ruined your pussy. Then you asked what I was doing. I said improving. Your sex life is now amusing. Providing ecstasy, be blessed to see your baby ruin. At the same